here. She's been waiting. She's got a whole crew from Atlanta, from Atlanta, Georgia. Sister Relana, how you doing?
Oh, thank you so much, Malik. I'm doing wonderful.
Now, you're from Detroit.
Yes, I am. I'm from Detroit. And so when I come back here, when I come home, I always have to check in. And so that's why when I came here, I had to first stop in with you, because we've always had a great relationship. And I thank you so much, number one, for having me here today, and just helping me to bring awareness to my cause, crusade, and organization. I appreciate you for that. Thank you.
What is your organization?
My organization is Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today, the Mark A. Rayner Scholarship Fund, Inc. 24 years ago, I started my brother's scholarship fund, the Mark A. Rayner Scholarship Fund. And in years down the line, my mother and I, we came up with Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today, because we wanted it to be more forceful. We wanted it to be heard more. 24 years ago, I started with Silence the Violence, and then we said, well, we got to put Stop Killing in here. We got to let everybody know that we have to stop this killing.
We do. Yes. We do.
Yes, and so just bringing awareness. I want young people, everybody from all ages, to understand that we all go through loss, we all have been through something, and this is something that has to stop. And a lot of times people ask me the questions, how can you stop killing? But the first thing I say, we have to start with one person at a time. And if you do something to speak out and say what you feel is in your heart, if something happens to your next door neighbor or somebody that you know, speak out about it. Don't just feel like it's their problem over there, because we're all human, we're all susceptible to things, and no one's exempt as long as you're on this earth. So the same way with my brother, Mark Rayner, who was a heavyweight boxing champion. He was very, very famous here in Detroit and all over. We had traveled all over the place, and from city to city, state to state. My brother was a national Golden Gloves champion. He was winning just all the time. He was 6'6" to 255. He was 255 pounds. And when I lost my brother, my whole life changed. And so I remember when I looked at my brother that night after my brother had went home to be with the Lord, we were so close. My big brother was my protector, my mentor, my hero. He was always with me, always there for me, making sure his baby sister was okay. So when that happened...
Holding it down.
Yes, holding it down for my mother and myself and the whole family at such a young age. And my brother was 23 years old at the time, 2 weeks away from his 24th birthday. And when that happened, we were that night we were all sitting on the couch. We were celebrating, clapping. We were getting ready for Mother's Day, and my brother went out to see a show with some friends and family. And less than 2.5 hours later, my mother got that call, and so our lives changed forever. And so when we went to the scene, I knew that something was wrong. I just knew it. We went down. My brother was shot on 7 Mile across from Pershing High School. He was driving his white Cherokee Jeep, and it was an attempted carjacking. And so, like I said, my whole life changed. My mother's whole life changed. My nephew, he was just 3 years old at the time. And my brother was about helping people, loving people. And so I say, when things happen in your life, there's no way that you can expect anything to happen, but you have to form something within yourself and know that God is going to always pull you through, even when you can't see it. And I remember when I was looking at my brother through that window at Receiving Hospital, and I immediately said I didn't want to sing anymore. I didn't even know how I was going to make it. I didn't know if I was going to live to be here today. I couldn't see that. So my mother, even though she was going through her grief at that time and shock and everything that would come with the loss of your loved one and her son, and she told me immediately, she said, you got to do it for your brother. You got to sing for him. You started on this journey with your brother, and together you will always be. His spirit is going to be with you. And she's telling me this, holding my hand while I'm looking at my brother. So immediately I said, okay, I got to do this for my brother. Even though it hurt me to my core, I can't even express sometimes how much. But I said, I got to kick in for my brother. So even times when I didn't want to do it for myself, I did it for my brother, and I still to this day do it for my brother. And so in doing that for my brother, all these years later, I've been helping people along the way, helping children. I've gone to elementary schools, even when I was 16, 17 years old. And here we are all these years later, and it has gotten worse. At that time, people, they heard us, and it was happening, but now it's
out of control.
It's so out of control. And when you see the children, now they're crying, they're being victimized. It makes you look at things in a whole different way. And one thing that it tells you is that us as a society, this whole world, it's a worldwide problem, although we have to really look at what's going on in our country, but it's a worldwide problem. It's global. And
violence, war, Syria, Afghanistan, war zones.
Yes.
Children are being slaughtered and bombed and shot up. There's refugees. So whether if it's a Negro robbing McDonald's and shooting people there, or carjacking with your brother, or any of these people.
Yes.
You want murder? We got it. Or Syria. It's all wrong.
It's all wrong. And then you look at mothers crying where they shouldn't be crying. You look at children, little girls, little boys lost their father to gun violence. Lost their mother to gun violence. And even in the prison system, because everybody loses. And so I stress to everyone, when I say guns down, I want people to know that you don't have to raise your gun. We protect our families, we protect ourselves, but you don't have to go out here and kill somebody, because that's final. You don't take somebody's life. And there's places that you can go, and that's what we do with Guns Down, Stop Killing, is that we want you to know that there's somebody that you can talk to, even for the people that are out here committing these crimes. Because sometimes they get caught in a bad situation where maybe they weren't that type of person, but they didn't want to see their child go hungry, so they did what they had to do, so to speak, and it was a desperate cause, and they just did what they had to do, but that doesn't make it right. But when you have criminals out here that just taking lives and running up to people and just shooting them down and raping people, robbing.
There's a 22-year-old girl. Was she 22? Yes. Janice in Highland Park was raped recently. 23. And we thank God the Highland Park police got it.
Thank God.
They tell me this young girl was beaten violently. That's what I'm told. And raped and robbed. I mean, what man does that?
Right.
And there was a time when if we were raped, forgive me, y'all, but 99% of the rapists was white. But we can't say that now. More and more the rapist is a black man.
Right.
And we've got to stop this. Continue on.
And so when I go out and I talk to people, I let them know, and they ask me, what are the objectives? The objectives is that I want a place where people can go if you can't pay for your loved one's funeral, you're in bereavement. I want you to be able to come to a place where you can get help, because it's a lonely, lonely world out here. And when something happens like that, and that magnitude, and that grief, and that pain, and that suffering, and that sorrow in your life, and you don't know where to turn, you just feel lost. And sometimes I know for myself, when I would walk through a store, or I would walk somewhere, and I would just felt like, my brother should be here, and I know the feeling. I was that 16-year-old girl who had it all going. My brother and I, we were on our path with our careers, him boxing, me singing, and it was shattered in one night. And so the shooter, not only was my brother's life taken, but the family members' lives are taken in a way too, because you smile every day, but your smile is never as bright as it could have been, or you're never as happy as you could have been. But one thing that I always say is that with all that being said, as long as you keep your faith in God, you're going to make it through. And you have to keep your loved one alive. Keep their spirit alive, and do something in their memory, a foundation, a scholarship fund. Do something.
Do something. Don't just let your brother or your loved ones be shot down.
That's right.
And that's it. And you continue on with your life and Negro heaven, white folks heaven, Latino heaven, whatever, and nothing has happened. We got to try to do whatever we can, however big, however little, to try to lessen all this going on.
That's right.
Continue on.
And I just want to show a picture of my brother because this signifies, you know, your loved ones and for everybody individually that have lost or who is going through something right now. You don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. This is my brother, Mark A. Rayner.
Good looking.
Thank you, Malik. Heavyweight boxing champion, 1 week from turning pro.
Hold on 1 minute. Hey, Junior, can we get a close-up on him? Tell everyone again who this is and who he is to you.
This is my brother, my big brother, Mark A. Rayner, who was a heavyweight boxing champion. He had boxed at Kronk for years, and then he went on to Galaxy, and he was doing great things. He was 1 week away from his heavyweight pro debut. My brother trained every day. There was never a day that he didn't go to the gym. And if it was a day, he couldn't sleep that night because he just loved training and he loved helping people. And so he took everything that he did in his life to help somebody else. I'm from young to older. My brother would give cookouts and picnics for the block and for the neighborhoods. This is a man who would go the last mile to help anybody.
A good guy.
A good guy. And so when you lose a loved one, when you lose, it was a loss in our whole community. It was a loss everywhere because everybody loved my brother and he just meant so much to everybody. So I say this to everyone who's out there watching, everyone who's in this studio right now. Hold on to your faith. Know that God will bring you through because I couldn't have told you 24 years ago. My brother passed in 1993. It was April 25th when I lost my brother physically. I couldn't have told you that Relana would be sitting right here today talking to Minister Malik Shabazz and helping other people at the same time. And what I did, my mother and I, we put together our t-shirts to share with the world. And it says, "Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today," the Mark A. Rayner Scholarship Fund, Inc. And on the back is very, very important because we have to stress no hate, more love. Tomorrow is our future. Let's join hearts and hands together for peace.
That's a beautiful
One
message,
love.
front and back. Beautiful message,
Thank
beautiful
you.
shirt.
Thank you.
Are you selling them? Are they a fundraiser? How much are
Yes. We sell these for $25,
Okay.
different sizes. The larger sizes are $25, the smaller sizes are $20, from X large to 5X, and then anything, you know, smaller than that is $20. And we sell them when we're out at events and functions and online.
How do people reach you online?
Sure. They can go to gunsdownstopkillinglivetoday.com and purchase any of our merchandise, our t-shirts. And you can also go to gunsdownstopkilling.com. And you can reach me at Relana at gunsdownstopkilling.com.
Now let me ask you this.
Yes.
What about some people are leery with their debit cards and credit cards online? I mean, some are. I'm not going to lie to say I ain't never bought nothing online. I have.
Right.
But I'm not always comfortable.
I know.
Somebody might want to buy a shirt or 2, 5, whatever. But they don't want to do the debit card. Can they contact you? Can they send a check?
Absolutely.
Okay. How do they do that?
Sure. You can send a check, a money order. You can send it to Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today, the Mark A. Rayner Scholarship Fund, Inc. And that P.O. Box is 492-603, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30049. And my business phone number is 770-276-8957.
Okay, I want you to, and for those of you just tuning in, we're talking with Sister Relana Harris. We're talking about the murder of her brother, carjacking, several years ago, and the pain. It has lasted. It lasts. Family, especially you young folks out there, you're watching, please listen. When you hurt somebody, when you harm someone, when you murder somebody, the effects linger on and on and on. Not only has she lost her brother, but when you get caught doing this stuff, your mother, I'm talking about the perps now.
Right.
I'm talking to people who've already been doing dirt, or plotting dirt, or the comeback, the clapback, retaliation. Stop it! Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Can't nobody get even like God.
You're right.
You leave getting even to God. I see, Eric can mess over me. Bad. I ain't got to go kill him or beat him up.
That's right.
Because, see, God is real. God will get Eric.
Yes.
And when God let me use you, brother. When God gets you, ain't nobody got shite to say about nothing. If I do it, it might backfire.
That's right.
If I do it, I might hurt him, kill you, paralyze, but somebody's going to come back on me or somebody I love. But when God moves, don't matter what the president have to say.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. The Lord has moved. Let God deal with the comeback. Not you. Not
Absolutely.
you. When you caught and you go to prison, you know, I deal, and we deal with, and we need to talk more about some of the perpetrators.
Yes.
Too. We always talk about the victims, and we should, but we got to talk about the perpetrators too.
Right.
They got families who love them, and they didn't do nothing. The murderer's mother oftentimes spends the rest of their life wondering how they failed and blaming themselves.
It's so true.
The children. There's victims on both sides, is what I'm saying. And when you get caught and they lock you up forever,
you're right.
just like that life you took was permanent, they lock you up forever. There's a better way. Think, pray, count to 10, hell, count to 20 if you got to. But don't do it. Don't move off of emotion. So, Relana, I need you to tell us again. The emails,
yes,
the websites, the phone numbers, the post office box, and hold up that shirt.
Okay.
Again, hey Junior, I want to get another close up on this shirt again, please, front and back. And tell us where, how we
can. Guns down, stop killing, live today. Hope I'm holding this up straight enough.
I got it.
Okay, thank you.
You just tell.
Okay, sure. Yes, you can purchase our t-shirts, Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today, and help our crusade, help our cause and our calling. This is something that we cannot do alone. It takes everyone to help.
I'm sorry, move it over here at me, Junior. She talking, but I'm holding up the shirt. So put the close up on the shirt. And
you can go to Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today, the Mark A. Rayner Scholarship Fund, Inc., P.O. Box 492603, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30049. Again, that's P.O. Box 492603, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30049. Our number is 770-276-8957. You can email us at relana@gunsdownstopkilling.com or gunsdownstopkillinglivetoday@gmail.com.
And I want to once again remind you all, family, it's a beautiful shirt. You can see the beautiful words. There are power in words. There's power. That's why when we spell, we have spelling bees. It's called spelling because words have power. It's a spell. You can cast spells of good things and of bad things.
You're right.
If I'm running around calling you a trigger and treating you like a trigger, that's negativity going to you and to me. But if I call you a queen, if I call you an empress, if I call you a princess, and I treat you like a queen, an empress, a princess, then that's positive. And that's going to you and me and spreading around. So I think it's a beautiful shirt. I was blessed to get one at our meeting Friday, and sometimes y'all are going to see me on the street or on Let It Rip or Channel 4. You know, I might just be wearing my shirt. But we need to support anybody that's doing something good. Lord knows, y'all, we have supported the bad. If you ever spent time waiting on the re-up at the weed house, the crack house, the blind Lebanese hash house, the angel dust place, if you've ever spent time and money waiting on the re-up, raise your hand. Well, that means a lot of us got a lot of disposable income. Black people in America.
Yes.
Black folks, Negroes, Black Americans, African Americans, Moabites, Cushites, Kemites, Hebrew Israelites, whatever we call ourselves. Black people in America are going to spend $1.9 trillion. Good God, man.
Yes.
If we got that kind of money to spend, we can fund the good things in the community that's designed to motivate, educate, inspire us to get up and stand up. This is a good shirt. It's some good words. It's some good sayings. You can wear this in pride. Some of y'all are walking around, and we've jumped on stores selling shirts with little boys, pants down, Johnson out, peeing on Detroit.
Right.
Urinating on Detroit. We catch a business selling it, we're marching till you get rid of it. Because we got enough problems, Eric. We don't need no more. We got enough problems, Janice. We're trying to love Detroit and Detroiters. So if you can wear that kind of stuff, why not? Guns down, stop the killing, live today. No hate, more love. Tomorrow is our future. Let's join hearts and hands together for peace, one love. If you can wear some shite urinating on Detroit and let your kids wear that, why can't you wear this? Tell them one more time. Where, how we get your shirts.
You can go to gunsdownstopkillinglivetoday.com, or you can go to gunsdownstopkilling.com, or you can mail in a money order, check, whatever you feel comfortable with, to Guns Down, Stop Killing, Live Today, the Mark A. Rayner Scholarship Fund, Inc., P.O. Box 492-603, Lawrenceville, Georgia, 30049. Our phone number is 770-276-8957. You can email Relana at gunsdownstopkilling.com, or gunsdownstopkillinglivetoday@gmail.com. And also, Malik, I just wanted to say that anyone who supports our cause, if it's wearing our t-shirt, any contribution, your time, volunteers, anybody that helps in any way, bring awareness to this killing that has got to stop. It must stop. And can it be done is the question that most people ask me. It will be done. And you wearing this shirt or being involved in Guns Down, Stop Killing, you are being a part of the highest calling on the face of this earth. And it's God's calling, and it's time for us to unite and stop this killing, bridge this gap, bring people together. It doesn't matter what nationality, what religion, what sex, whatever the situation, race. Just come together, one love. It's not about anything else but saving lives, so mothers don't have to cry and family members don't have to see that dirt and that soil being swept over your loved one, the same loved one that you were just speaking to 6 days prior. It's not something that you want to experience in your life. And I just want to say from my experience, the smallest things that you do can make something big happen. You can save a life. And if you save one life today, you did God's work. And that's the most important thing, is to do that and just be one with anything that you can do, one with everybody. And the same thing with you, Malik. If there's anything that you need, anything, because you've always been here for me, it is not even a word.
Praise God.
And I thank you so much.
You are welcome. And also, some of you might not want a shirt, but you might want to help some people who can't afford a shirt. Some children who parents, because of the socio-economic circumstances, can't afford.
That's right.
But we could put these in our children, and we could have some of them walking around the streets wearing it. It would be a beautiful, beautiful thing, and it sends a message. You know, when you wear these shirts, like I said, Relana, the shirts with the young kid urinating on Detroit. It says Detroit, and it shows him urinating. We can wear this stuff with pride.
With pride.
We should be able to wear a message. A message. You know, we talk about message music?
Yes.
This is a message shirt.
Yes.
So, for those of you who can, for those of you who would, please be supportive. I've told you, and I'm going to continue to tell you, anybody doing something good, support. Malcolm said, if the NAACP does something good on that day, support the NAACP. It don't make you a member, but if they're feeding the homeless on Monday, we can support them on Monday on that. Even if we disagree with the NAACP on some other things. This is something good, y'all.
And any donations, everything is accepted and appreciated. Also, we're creating jobs and outreach programs for everybody, a miracle breakthrough, all these different things. Our Kids Corner, the Mark A. Rayner Academy of Boxing is coming soon. We have one that's going to be in Detroit, another in Atlanta, and another in Las Vegas. So these are things that we want children to be able to come to. We're going to have fundraisers where we're going to have boxing events and sports events.
We know K9.
Yes.
We know him. Yeah, we need to get y'all, you know,
that'd be wonderful.
Together. How long y'all going to be in Detroit?
Well, we could be here until Thursday.
Call me tomorrow, Eric.
Okay.
Leave on my voicemail if I don't answer. K9 number. You got my number, you got Deacon Bruce, you got Janice, so you got us. So we can give you K9 number tomorrow. Maybe y'all can hook up before you leave. But if not, for sure, the next time.
Okay.
At least maybe y'all can have a phone conversation or something. K9's a good guy. In addition to boxing, he does a lot of speaking to children in schools about violence and the importance of studying. So the more celebrity, you know, the more we get involved, the better.
The better.
So I want to hook y'all up with
K9,
but
much.
You got to remind me, because Janice Snow, I'll be on overdrive. I'll promise you and I'll mean it, but and I'll forget you. And I'll be apologizing forever. I got to hook y'all up with K9. For those of y'all just tuning in, we're talking with Relana Harris. We're talking about guns down, stop the killing, live today. No hate, more love. Tomorrow is our future. Let's join hearts and hands together for peace. One love, family. Our community accountant, Michael Bussey, has come in. We're going to decrease so that he can come in and do his segment. You know, he's a great accountant. A great accountant. And the IRS don't punk him. They might send colored letters to your house and mine. I'm telling you what I know. And forgive me, y'all. Our white brothers and sisters, they in the ghetto waiting on you to pull up, and they ain't scared. IRS, baby. They don't punk him. He talks to them every day. If you have problems, if you're expecting problems, if you know you got problems, you need to get with Bottom Line Accounting. He's coming tonight in a few minutes. Carnell Alexander Foundation. He told me he got great success with this walk. He's got an announcement. I'm going to let him do it. But I think the march is over because he's moving towards victory. Because JC gives victory. He gives increase. He does it. We just got to get up, stand up. Remember, it all starts with getting up to do something.
It does.
Somebody
Action.
says, this is wrong.
Yeah.
This can't stand. I don't exactly know what to do, but I know I got to do something.
You got to do something.
I'm not
That's
just
right.
going to sit back and act like I don't see any evil.
Right.
I don't hear any evil.
Right.
I don't know evil going on all around me. I've got to say something. I've got to do something. That's how it gets started. So Carnelius got some great news about the unjust child support dad by default laws. So tomorrow, Billy Jones, Dr. Talk, will be holding it down for me, as he does on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. We ask for you to pray for Roy Godwin, who comes in on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. for me. He's ill. He needed a transplant. He had to get on the list. Finally, he got on the list.
Thank God.
And then when they're about to operate, he has a stroke on the table. So we're praying for Roy Godwin. We need a card, James.
Yes.
We need a card, and we need to fill up his voicemail with some love. But Billy will be here tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, Dr. Talk. Thursday, we'll be back again tomorrow night, 6 to 9 p.m. At 7:30 p.m., Ajane, Rashan, the Grand Poobah, specially able, differently able. And the 8 p.m. hour, we got the Teachers Lounge. Unionized, organized teachers who put in extra time with the kids. And because we got the worst governor in 50 states, the worst. You put Trump and Snyder, you know what, in prison, as far as I'm concerned. These many teachers have to buy supplies for the children out of pocket. We got teachers that care. They're here every Thursday in the 8 p.m. hour, the Teachers Lounge. Saturday, we're at the Superstation, 9, 10 a.m., 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. We kick it, we teach like we do tonight, Jasper. Sometimes we have guests, but we also play a lot of message music because it's 11 p.m. and we're on till 1 a.m. So we're playing some message music, some music of love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that's just too little of. These 3 words, sweet and simple. Go ahead, Stevie. Go ahead, Stevie. Ain't nobody like you. He still got these 3 words. I love you. I'm in these funerals. I see people trying to jump in the casket. Should have told